September the 28th, 2023. To be or not to be? To be. To be. Guys, we are one episode away because we forgot to schedule it from our 5-year anniversary. But until then, guys, welcome to episode 152 of the Scrubclub Gaming Podcast. Yeah. Matter of fact, no, I can't do the better. But I know someone who can. Can I get a LA Knight? I'm your host of the most, the one, the only Reckless Fox, aka Luke Cage IRL. Hit me up. Don't do that. I have a crazy baby mom. Don't do that. Aka Black Keys Howard Head, the Black Howard Connect, aka Black Lady, aka Blexing Kyle Katarn, Kit Catch a Fade Fisto, Mace Windu II, Adopted Son and Flim, Gin and Juice Cosma, Captain Black America, and Common Writer Compton Knight. And shit, my boys rocking me tonight is my day one-ish #1 draft pick. The Scrubclub Podcast, the one, the only Scoops, aka Two Scoops, aka Fursona himself. Scoops, take it away. You're frozen. It's okay. We'll let him fix that. in a minute. And rocking me tonight is New York Mike. Oh wait, I'm sorry. New York Mike's not here. The fool is here, and this is Broken Cabra, who's currently indisposed, taking a nap. This is his disapproval look. Yeah. Anyways, Scoops will be right back. Guys, I am Gucci. Anyways, I am feeling great. Scoops will be back in a minute. His ancient laptop died on him again. And I'm rejoining. Yeah, there you go. And I am sipping on some Chardonnay. I'm joking. I'm sipping on some Moscato because Scrubclub Podcast is a little after dark. Oh, speaking of which,
yes,
Fursona, Scoops, how you doing?
I got more little sleepies. Don't be mad at me.
Okay.
Hold up. We got cameo. What did you say, baby?
I got more little sleepies. Don't be mad at me.
People, if you want, please follow my fiance at Girl Travels on TikTok and tell her to stop. Get help.
Get some help, girl.
And and Scoops even said it. And my opening comment, guys, is we're still on strike because now the gaming industry itself is now on strike. That will be our opening discussion after housekeeping is done. But I'm gonna say right now, be on the lookout for more information because likely or not, all the games we're waiting for in 2024 might not come out because of the strike that SAG-AFTRA just approved of. And I'm going to say this right now, once again, please, people, publishers and developers, pay your writers and your developers. That's all I will say. Housekeeping before we get into it. Before I get a little lush. Anyways. We do these podcasts live here on Twitch and on our new home of the Buttery Show. And as always, shout outs to the Buttery Show. Shout out to my son who's currently trying to get on this dang on slide. But no, shout out to the Buttery Show for hosting us. And this merger has been great. Hopefully we do. We will be at Scrubclub Podcast More for Never and Buttery Show will be at conventions all together. Anyways. We do this podcast live on Twitch and on YouTube. So if you haven't yet, be sure to follow me here on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. Chat, we love you and we adore you. Shouts to everyone right now out there in the interwebs. Thank you for letting us be your virtual neighbors, putting a smile on you guys' faces. As long as we're doing that, we're doing our jobs just about right. And as always, closed mouths don't get fed. Let us know how y'all feel. We're talking about Nintendo Direct, PlayStation Showcase, strikes, everywhere. Anime, video game animes, everywhere. Adi Shakar cannot do any wrong, my boy. Yeah. But as always, close mouths don't get fed. Let us know how y'all feel about the news we're going to be talking about. So please be sure to follow. So be sure to then now forever emails at. Sorry, I was wrong delay. Emails at strugglegamebooks@gmail.com. That's strugglegamebooks@gmail.com. Cameo. Any questions, comments, search, vice versa, all of that good ish. Find our link tree. Linktree.com/Scrubclub Gaming. And I'm moving with the table. I don't know what fell. Oh, it's just a charger. Anyways. Thank you. Anyways, linktree.com/Scrubclub Gaming. We are on SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio. Actually, no, not Stitcher, because Stitcher Radio is gone. iHeartRadio and Breaker Audio, Apple Music, and potentially YouTube Music, because YouTube Music apparently you can listen to podcasts on YouTube Music now. Coming soon. I gotta do a little. I gotta do a little business with Apple, even though Team Android all day. If you haven't yet, if you want to get a hold of us, want to prior critique time, it goes down in my DMs on Twitter, Instagram, @Rex_Fox, YouTube Rex_Fox. Find all Let's Game content on Twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And Mrs. Fox approves of the watermelon moscato. Amen.
Good. Amen.
Where can the people find you, my boy? You saw that. I want y'all to clip that. Because that's not proof that I am now a taken man and I got a child.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone.
3 years. 3 years.
Yeah. Why don't you say that? Why don't you let the people know? People know.
Save the flirting. Exactly. Let the people know. Save the flirting for everyone else on the team.
I don't overeat later. Anyway, Scoops, where can the people find you, bro?
I don't know.
Oh, my bad. You can find Scoops at your local Waffle House. He has to fly there to the Midwest every weekend, fighting for that year's supply of Waffle House. And let me tell y'all. Listen. Brock Lesnar, Chuck Liddell, Michael the Count Bisping, whatever. Mighty Mouse, bleh. Everyone from one MMA, get Scoops. Scoops will fight, and he will fight dirty. And you can follow him on tumblr.com/
and nail for that money.
You can also follow him on tumblr.com/Fursona and worldstarhiphop.com/Fursona. Anyways, Scoops, how you been, bro?
Tired.
I mean, we both went back to work a few weeks ago, so.
Yeah. It's hard, man. A lot of work.
You telling me, bro. You telling me. Anyways, let's see. This week's been a roller coaster. Today was an emotional roller coaster. But I'm going to say this right now. I know you're Irish Catholic, so you could probably attest to this. God is good all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get through this. We're going to get through this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're going through something, Catholic, atheist, or otherwise, or Christian, or Buddhist, or Jedi, or otherwise, God's good all the time. I'm done with that. Other than that, it's been good. I know Scoops, myself, and Kabuto are going to Dagger Boy's house on Sunday, so we'll be doing that.
Well, I'll get there when I can.
One quick announcement. This is a big announcement. So this October, I will be joining 3 Black Geeks as a special guest to review. Not because
they're going to have to change the name.
What? It's called 3 Black Geeks. What?
Yeah, they're going to change the name now. Now it's 4 Black Geeks.
I'll be going to 3 Black Geeks, the 3 Black Geeks podcast, as we review one of my favorite horror movie franchises sequels, which is one of my least favorite sequel, Scream 3. And 3 Black Geeks, and I will clip this and put this on TikTok and Instagram. 3 Black Geeks, if you are listening to this, I want to zoom in real quick. I am ready to review Scream 3. Matter of fact, we can make all of October and November Scream franchise month for Scream, because I got all 6 Scream movies. And yes, Kabuto, I know you're watching this. I know Scream 7 got greenlit, but I still got this collection. So DJ Sue, the Black Geek, and CJ, I am ready, my boys. I am ready for Scream 3. I am ready for Scream 4 and ready to defend it. Scream 5, I can't defend. The movie's mid. It's not terrible, but it's mid. Scream 6, we can discuss Scream 6, but I am ready for Scream 3 next month. Twitch.tv/3blackgeeks, youtube.com/3blackgeeks. I will be there. Let's go. Anyways, let's do some quick news real quick. I think we have some piece. Oh, we have some quick news. Separate way. The new expansion to Resident Evil 4 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake, Separate Ways, did get announced. Let me take a look and see when it actually does come out. Separate Ways will be out. Actually, it's out right now. So if you are a big fan of Resident Evil 4 remake, be sure to grab Separate Ways, the Separate Ways expansion pack, where it shows you what Ada was doing while Leon was trying to save the president's daughter, and potentially a Wesker boss fight.
Right.
September 21st.
Boss fight, though.
Which is out right now. Anyways, other than that, let's get started. We got some serious stuff we need to actually discuss. Now, on the last podcast, which real quick, Audible, I know a lot of y'all have been asking me where the last 2 episodes of the podcast. I'm working on them. I've had some family issues and stuff like that, so I do apologize. I will be getting those episodes will be out around the time this episode comes out, which will potentially be Sunday. So there you go. Anyways, let's take a look at what's going on. So last podcast, we talked about that there was going to be a potential video game industry strike approved by SAG-AFTRA because, in case you all want to know an update, the writer's strike is over. Now, it doesn't mean that...
No, Reckless. It's not over just yet. It's coming to a close. They haven't signed the papers yet, and they're still striking. It's
okay. My bad.
They're getting close. It might end soon, but the strikes aren't over.
Yeah, strikes aren't over.
Not just for writers, but for everyone else too. Because that's going to tie on our topic. Continue, please.
Yes. So for those real quick, to justify what Scoops is saying is that if the writer's strike is over, that's fine. Actor strike, directors and producers and executive producers are still on strike right now. Even if the writer's strike does end and they sign the papers, everyone else is still striking. Hence the reason why Jamie Lee Curtis said after the strike is over with the actors, she will definitely be playing Homegirl for season 2 of One Piece. Yo, shouts to Jamie Lee Curtis. Anyways, that's not the point. So let me share what's going on real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. So SAG-AFTRA approved the video game strike authorization a couple of days ago. And this is what it said on the official website. SAG
wonder if the audience can hear me because I'm deaf. Oh, okay. See, yeah, that's the problem. I'm having the same issue. XYZ. I'm having like the same issue. I'm getting no audio, so I thought it was like, oh, it's reckless. No, I thought it was, oh, it was me. But no, it was reckless. Anyway, I'll give my 2 cents about the strike. I think this is a great thing. I'm looking forward to this. So, if the writers are able to strike, the actors, the directors, I'm hearing news about the video game striking as well. This is a serious thing. We all need this, honestly. Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel reckless. Stupid thing. Why is it connection issues? Wait, Kai, can you hear me? Wait, not Kai. There's a 0. Can you hear me? I don't hear me. That's reckless. He's gone. I have this. See, yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, we can't hear Reckless. Why is that? And he hopped off and he hasn't said anything yet. So, he's just reading the article, right? Hmm. Yeah, let me send a message to Reckless. He checks his mic settings. Let me ask that.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Cool. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, that is
guys,
weird.
sorry about that. Here, hold on.
XYZ is right that you should check your mic settings, but we can get this right too. That it is weird how it happened just when you started reading. I just don't know if sharing
Anyways.
screen has issues.
All
Yeah,
right,
he's
so
right though.
all right, back to what I was saying. So, hold up. Charlie, if you can hear this, edit this, out of this. So, what I was trying to say, SAG-AFTRA right now. Can everyone see this? All right, SAG-AFTRA right now approved the video game authorization strike. And from what it is saying is that they have been negotiating with signatory gaming companies since October of last year. Activision, Blindlight, Disney, EA, Formosa, Insomniac, Epic Games, 2K Productions, WB Inc., and VoiceWorks Productions. And this says that throughout the negotiations, the companies have refused to offer acceptable terms on some of the issues most critical to our members, including wages that keep up with inflation, protection around exploitive uses of artificial intelligence, and basic safety precautions. And they hope that within the last 3 days, they hope that the added leverage of a successful strike authorization vote will compel the companies to make significant movements on the critical issues when we are still far apart. That's essentially what's going on right now.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Now, thoughts, Skooks, go ahead. I have a lot to say. I'm gonna drink my liquid courage. Go ahead.
Honestly, I think this is great. Video games writers and directors and everything, they need to strike. The conditions are horrible. So the writers, the voice actors, and everyone are striking. That's going to give good reason for the other members to unionize and strike. Because we all hear the horror stories of what a lot of companies are dealing with. When they're working 20, like 10 to 12 hour shifts, 6, 7 days a week, they're living on the chairs, and you get all these games, and how are the graphics? Oh, the graphics are so advanced, they're so lifelike. Yeah, and the game is buggy as shit. It comes out with so many issues. It's buggy, there's a lot of issues, it doesn't work. And it's like day one DLC update patches where it puts the second half of the game, you have to download it, and it takes all day. It's like, it's untenable. It's untenable for the workers. It's untenable for the consumer. So it's good SAG-AFTRA struck because they were working poverty wages, especially now while companies are cutting down everything to try to like save as much money as they can. But save money, they actually save money and pay their executives a ridiculous amount of funds and keep the investors happy at the cost of everything else. So it's doing to that. It's affecting everything. Dude, even the FedEx workers struck a few months ago. Remember the Teamsters? They got a huge strike. Great benefit.
Hell, Universal Hollywood went on strike recently.
Exactly. Like Dancer Boy and this union went on strike for a while. It's like I'm just glad now it's really coming to a head with all these strikes because we need it. We can't be living like this anymore, especially in California at these prices. Like, I can go. One thing I want to say is, like, this is totally unrelated to the strikes and everything, but they're actually going to raise fast food worker wages up to $20 an hour.
I don't want to talk about that. Listen, no disrespect to people who work in the fast food industry, but
it sucks.
Someone who works fast food is about to make almost the exact same money that someone who's probably working as an accountant or like an entry level accountant or entry level call worker, a customer service caller would be making.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it at that.
And you know what that means? That means the accountant and the call center worker need to strike as well to get better pay.
I'm gonna say that.
Don't pit against each other. That's what they want you to do. The real answer is to make sure that we're all striking.
I'm gonna say it like this: if you were working, if you were making $20 an hour in, like, let's say the Midwest, like somewhere around like Colorado, that's cool. You want to know why? Because labor there is cheaper, and no, not labor. The housing market, let's say I'm gonna say Colorado for instance, is cheap. I can get a 2-bedroom apartment for roughly $1,400. It's just I'd be working a lower wage. If you were to make $20 and get in Colorado, man, and have an apartment, you can get a 1-bedroom apartment for yourself for working $20 an hour in Colorado. Okay, not in LA. If you were living listen, as I love Los Angeles, live and die in LA all day, every day. I don't want to live here for too long though, because I work a pretty good job, but the apartment I live in is expensive as hell.
Oh yeah.
It's so
expensive, and you guys have that fire. And that smoke alarm constantly going up.
Hey, blame my roommate. Blame my roommate. But that's not the point. Listen, we can talk about wages all day, every day. Scrub Lounge will be coming back, and we'll discuss that. My issue, though, is this. Going back to them authorizing the gaming industry strike. I'm honestly not surprised. You want to know why? Because Activision and EA are being discussed about this. And guess what? Hit it.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I'm not surprised anymore that Activision and EA names got mentioned, because I've said this before and I say it again. Activision and EA are two of the most evil, diabolical companies in the gaming industry today. I understand that they have done a better job when it comes to content, but at the same time, if you're telling me they're still not paying their workers the money that they deserve and the money they've earned and poured in overtime and crunch time hours, strike while the iron's still hot. I don't care. Attica.
She's right there. She's gonna kill it.
Fight the power. That's all I'm going to say. But everything else, I'm not surprised. And this goes back to what we were discussing about actors not getting the wages that they've earned. Like, because we're not even counting what do you call it? Royalty payments. We're not even counting royalty payments at this point, because let's say you did a job like 20 years ago. Let's say like Chris Evans, the Human Torch back in 2005 in Fantastic Four. He should still be getting paid. And considering the fact that Fantastic Four is about to get a juicy new movie, he should be getting paid for that. And like you already know that viewership for Fantastic Four on Disney Plus is about to be gangbusters. Actors deserve to get payments, like to get the payments that they earned and they deserve. And don't get me started with AI. I said this before. I said this on the last podcast, and I'm gonna say it again. Yo, Hollywood and the gaming industry, Terminator 1 and 2 warned you about artificial intelligence. Okay, they warned you. South Park warned you. Every movie that has talked about robots taking our jobs warned you. Don't do it. And now you want in the words of a good man, you about to F around and find out. And with this strike authorization, the gaming industry and Hollywood are continually effing around and finding out. That's all I will say about that. I'm so sick and tired of this, because not only does this affect the jobs of actors and the producers, the executive producers and the directors, it also affects the consumers. You want to know why? Because these strikes will inevitably delay a lot of the projects that are going to be coming out next year and the year after. Hell, like last month, they announced that because of the strikes that have been going on, a lot of movies that will be coming out in 2024 have all been delayed. All of them. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, Kraven the Hunter, Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, Mission Impossible 7 Part 2, and several other movies. A lot of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 got delayed. Now, granted, the CGI department, like special effects department, are still going to do the CGI portions of the movie. And so once the writers... Oh, they are? They're striking too?
They should.
Oh. I don't know if they are or they aren't. But if they aren't, they've already said that they're working on all the CGI parts for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
They shouldn't strike.
And also,
CGI
hold up. You want to know what else this affects? This affects a lot of big movie reviewers on YouTube. For instance, James A. Janice off of Dead Meat. He can't review any movies under SAG-AFTRA and WGA. He's been doing like last week, the last couple of weeks. He's been doing independence. He's been reviewing. He reviewed Mortal Kombat 9 and he reviewed Kronos. Guillermo del Toro's first movie he ever made, and I think Ron Perlman's in that one. But he did Mortal Kombat 9, which I'm really happy. Shouts to Dead Meat. I can't wait for y'all review for Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11 because I want to see y'all review for Mortal Kombat 1. By the way, go fund me for my PlayStation 5. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Half joking.
I mean, y'all can always cash at me. But this whole thing is affecting everyone, unfortunately. It's affecting everyone in Hollywood. It's affecting consumers, and it's also affecting people on YouTube who make a living off of reviewing movies. So, Hollywood, and the gaming industry. Pay. That was me, baby. Pay what you owe, and that is paying all your actors, executive producers, directors, and voice actors and writers. They're just desserts. Stop being greedy. I'll leave it at that. Let's talk about Nintendo Direct. So, Nintendo Direct happened a couple of weeks ago. Some of the big highlights of the game of that conference. One of them, which I'm actually fairly excited about, is Princess Peach Showtime. This is Princess Peach's first video game that Nintendo has made. I'm super excited. She's the main character, and it's like a play and stuff.
Wait.
Well, go ahead.
That's not the first Peach game. They made
Yeah,
one
it
long
is.
ago on DS. That was
First console. First console.
The DS was a console.
It's a handheld, not a console.
Ew.
If I can't plug it into my TV, it ain't a console. Anyway.
Handheld console.
No, I'm talking about regular. Okay. I'm not going to disrespect handheld gaming consoles because I'm a proud owner still of a 3DS and a PSP. So I'm not going to disrespect no more. Anyways.
Yeah.
But no, Princess Peach Showtime, I'm actually very excited about. So pretty much, Princess Peach is like, oh, there's a theater play going on, and then this one chick's like, oh no, I'm about to take over everything. So she now has to save the day, and she gets these new ribbons. She transforms to like Chef Peach, Detective Peach, Jack Sparrow Peach, Chun Li, cultural appropriation Peach. Peach is out here flexing. That's the best way to put it. And you know what? I'm excited for this game. I can't wait. Skook's thoughts. Did you even see? Okay, Tom, did you watch Nintendo Direct?
No, but I'm looking it up. I gotta admit, some of the stuff I do actually like.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like seeing the new updates to Mario Kart. They can always definitely use it. I just kind of wish that we had like a full-on Wario platformer, but I know that WarioWare is always like the thing. The Wario. What do you think about Splatoon 3's expansion pack?
I don't want to talk about. Look, I'm the wrong person to talk about Splatoon 2. Jen is the person you want to talk about. Here's my thoughts about Splatoon as a whole. Here, hold on. Here it is.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
That's my thought. That's my honest God thoughts on Splatoon. It's not for me. It's not for me. But I know Kabuto, Jen, and New York Mike love Splatoon. It's just not for me, people. It's just not for me. But hey, new expansion. Hey, if you like Splatoon, that's up your alley, people. I am not going to rain on your parade.
Right. It's cool that Mario vs. Donkey Kong's getting an update. But, man, we finally get a new F-Zero game, and it's F-Zero 99.
I mean, hey, it looks pretty dope. It's out right now. It's pretty much an elimination game, which I'm actually.
Come on now, just play F-Zero at that point.
Look, no, at that point, you want F-Zero GX remaster. That's just me. GX was lit, so I want a remaster. But Mario vs. Donkey Kong, though. Real quick. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. I played the Game Boy game years ago. That's pretty good. It's played years ago, so seeing the update is really nice.
My son is trying. My son is like sliding everywhere right now. Jonathan, you okay, bud? Okay, making sure. He's sliding over like it's like smooth jazz. Anyways. All right, so yeah, Mario vs. Donkey Princess Peach game comes out March 22nd. Hopefully with this authorization it doesn't get delayed. Mario vs. Donkey Kong comes out February 16th. Again, hopefully the strike doesn't delay it. Another few big games that I'm actually excited about. Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown. We got more gameplay footage of it. And I gotta admit, I've not been excited about a Prince of Persia game in a long time. I'm really excited for this new Prince of Persia game. This game comes out January 18th, and I couldn't be any more happier about it. outside of Mario RPG remake, which comes out November the 17th. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I will be streaming Mario RPG.
Right.
You will, I will be doing that. Also, the new Detective Pikachu 2 got announced as well. So if you are a Detective Pikachu fan, it's coming. It's actually coming out next week, October the 6th. So if you're a Detective Pikachu fan, by all means, cheers to you. Also, a few other games that they did announce. There's an Amiibo collection. If you're an Amiibo collector, whatever. Horizon Chase 2 is out right now. Another code, Recollection, which is another code, Two Memories, and another code R is now will be coming out January 19th. A new Saga game, Saga Emerald Beyond, comes out next year. We got this new game called Unicorn Overlord that comes out next year as well, March the 8th. WarioWare Move It comes out officially next year because I don't think they have a release date.
Right.
And then we have they also announced a Nintendo Gallery Museum, that's set to be completed by March of next year. So if you are in Japan, take a look at that Nintendo Gallery Museum. Let me know how that is. And also, there's this thing called Dave the Diver. That game comes out October 26th. Trombone Champ is coming to the Switch. Does not say when, but it's coming. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD comes out next summer. And Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster comes out February 14th, Valentine's Day, which is great. So if you are a Lara Croft fan and if you are single and ready to mingle, Tomb Raider is up your alley. You're welcome.
Right.
So Scoops, that's anyway. Any thoughts? Any games you're excited about from this list? Go ahead.
I mean, I do like Mario vs. Donkey Kong getting an update. Splatoon's pretty nice, but my thing is like, why not have a new F-Zero? You know what I'm saying? The Switch would be a good place for a new F-Zero game. You can have online multiplayer, do slightly different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Every F-Zero doesn't need to be a massive change in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, as comparing GX to X, yes, you got higher graphics and you have, 3D. Sometimes you have like 3D maps and everything. I think you can upgrade that a little bit more and do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be huge steps. I don't know why Nintendo says, "Well, we can't think of anything," but then they make F-Zero 99, which is a pretty. As much as I don't like it, I still think it's a good idea on paper. It's a nice change to the formula, but still keeps true to the roots. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just having a high stake race between 8 to 10 people, you have 99 players crashing into each other trying to kill everyone else and survive. I think it's pretty interesting. If they change it up so you can have much more fast paced multiplayer and you can bump it up to like 20 racers and like 20 people can play, or like 10 people with 10 AI and they're all trying to smash into each other and get like really aggressive. I think something like that would be good for F-Zero. So, I mean, it's not bad direct. It's pretty good, all things considered.
Before I give my thoughts, I forgot to announce one more game. Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door remaster comes out next year as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a fan of the Paper Mario game back during the GameCube era, this game is up your alley. I'm actually pretty excited for it. I played Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door on the GameCube personally with my sister. That game was very fun. And keep in mind, I was not a big fan of Paper Mario on the N64. I did not know what the hell I was doing. But I will say, playing that game, it was so much fun. And keep in mind, I am not the biggest fan of RPGs because I was more into action games. That's just me personally. But Thousand Year Door was so much fun, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that game again. So yeah, hold on, my son is just throwing stuff. Jonathan, where are you throwing, my boy? Yeah, you. Why are you throwing? What are you throwing? Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. But overall, this was a good Nintendo Direct. Obviously, there's things we did miss skip because honestly they were boring. But it is what it is. Let's get to the good stuff, though. Let's talk about PlayStation Showcase now. So PlayStation Showcase, as I said earlier, that's Resident Evil 4 Remakes DLCs. We have Separate Ways that's out right now. We have more info about Helldivers 2. And Helldivers 2, I can already tell y'all, I'm going to have a good time playing that game because I freaking love I love how it's so tongue-in-cheek. It kind of reminds me of Starship Troopers. And anyone knows me, I love me some Starship Troopers. I think this game is going to be lit. And Helldivers 2 comes out February 2024.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. Me too. And hey, Scoops, are you gonna join Mobile Infantry?
Mobile Infantry?
Because you already know a good bug's a dead bug.
That's right. And remember, service guarantees citizenship.
Listen, hold up. I'm from Buenos Aires. I say we kill all the bugs. Have fun. That's an order.
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this to Jen, Chica, Bright Spider-Man, aka Thunder Chica, New York Mike. I'm gonna say this: everybody fights and no one quits. If you don't do your job, I'll shoot you myself. You get me? Say it, Scoops. Just do the line.
You know that you're not supposed to go in there, buddy.
Don't say his government name, babe. You're supposed to say, "We get you, sir."
We get you, sir.
Welcome to the Roughnecks.
All right, let's switch over to the next one.
Fox's Roughnecks. Oh, there you go. Next we got. I really wish Brad Spiderman was here. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Now I've seen Avatar 2: Way of the Water. It's not a bad movie. It's whatever. It's just as good as the first one. And I'm not the biggest fan of the first one. Did you see the trailer for Frontiers of Pandora? No. All right.
No, I don't like Pandora.
So from what I saw, this is taking place during the events, but in between the events of Avatar 1, and Avatar 2. It's in first person. But the thing is, it honestly, I think it came out this game is coming out during the wrong console cycle. This game should have came out during the 360 era. That's how much it doesn't really look all that good. It honestly looks like a really good Xbox 360 game. But obviously, it looks like a good Xbox 360 game. But obviously, we're not. Yeah, it looks like an Xbox 360 game.
Looks more like a PS4 kind of game.
No, look at it again, bro. It looks like it should have came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3 era. That's how much it doesn't look good. And I it is not me saying this because you're just an Avatar hater. No, I'm just telling y'all how it is. It doesn't look good. It doesn't really look appealing. And honestly, the best way to put it, it looks like Call of Duty. It looks like Call of Duty with a different paint job.
I wouldn't go so far as say it looks like Call of Duty with a different paint job, but it does look like an late PS3, early PS4 kind of game.
Exactly.
You know?
So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, look, if you're a fan of Avatar, by all means.
Sucks.
I got. Hold on. I need to put.
Oh God, you know what it
Kabuto's-
reminds me of?
You want to know what Kabuto just said? Hence, who's on playing this? Cameron said there would be 7 films in total. James Cameron's already said he's already finished with Avatar 4 and 5 and 6. Where's 3 and 4 at, James Cameron?
God, do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Just looking at this trailer, God, it reminds me exactly of watching Far Cry. You're right, it is. It's a fucking Far Cry game. It's Far Cry 3.
And don't get me wrong, Far Cry 3 is a great movie. It's a great movie.
Movie.
But I can't great movie.
Right, it is a
I'm not
great
gonna lie.
movie.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little intoxicated. I'm a little
Tired.
influenced by a little bit of the bubbly. No. I'm not tired. I'm influenced by a little bit of the bubbly. Anyways, this is my last glass. I'm gonna pour it slight. Anyways,
Right.
whew,
So it's not really a great game. But
like I said, if you're a fan of Avatar, then cool. This game comes out in 2024 at some point. Just honestly, don't get your hopes up. That's the best way to put it. Do not get your hopes up. And
tell me twice.
You know what other game you should not get your hopes up for? So, I think I told you. I think the last two podcasts ago, we talked about a game that was coming out on the PlayStation called Porn Star. I mean Foam Star. Well, this game, Foam Star, they just announced that the beta is as of right now at the time of this recording, the open beta for Foam Stars starts tomorrow, September the 29th. For those of y'all who don't know, Foam Star is this new game that's kind of like Splatoon, but instead of paint, you're using foam. We talked about this. I know Jen's excited because she likes these type of games. Not Kabuto. Scoop's thoughts.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Foam Star. Thoughts on Foam Star, or you don't care?
I had to admit the PS4 one coming out isn't like super exciting. Foam Stars is okay, but I want to really go out of
Well, it's
my
coming
way.
out on PS5. The beta will be exclusively on PS5. I think, yeah, it's on. You can only play it on PS5. It's like one of their first new first party games, and Squeenix too.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I can see the influences in it, but I don't know. It's kind of lacking in that. I think the biggest issue is that it has like a really big neon light kind of aesthetic, and the foam is fine, but it doesn't really sell what Splatoon has. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not for me. Again, I'm the type of person at this point. Listen, I'm about to be 30. I'm gonna be 30 next year. Okay, people. I am not gonna say it's gonna suck. No, it's not gonna suck. It's not for me. This and I gotta think like a mature person. This game is probably not gonna be for me. It's not. It's not targeted for me or any or that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear what you mean. I don't think it sucks. It's just, I mean, it's definitely if you don't want to buy a Switch, but you still want to enjoy something like Splatoon. I can see people enjoying it, and I would give it its own chance still. It's not bad. It's just, not really for me.
Yeah. Other games that were announced. There's this new game called Baby Step,
Right.
where it's made by the guys who made remember that walking simulator Co-op.
Yes.
Well, the same director, the same people are making this game called Baby Steps, and it comes out in 2024. It's so stupid, but you know what? I'm game for it. I'm game. I'll play anything stupid. So.
You like to
Also-
fuck around and find out. It's
What's up?
fine. You like to fool around and find out. It's fine.
Exactly. Tales of Arise, Beyond the Dawn. If you're into JRPGs, this game comes out. It's well, let me put it like this. If you love Tales of Arise, the expansion pack Beyond comes out. Beyond the Dawn does come out November the 9th. So if you're a Tales of Arise fan, get ready for that in a couple of months. Last two things they talked about. First things first, the sequel to one of the most overrated games, the remake to one of the most overrated JRPGs of all time, and which, funny enough, the remake is much better than the original, in my opinion. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had a new gameplay trailer, and for those of y'all who want to know, in case you guys don't know, spoilers, a lot of what happened in Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's an alternate timeline to the original Final Fantasy VII. Sephiroth in the original Final Fantasy VII timeline is in this alternate reality in which all Cloud and Barrett's homies are not dead, and Zack from Crisis Core is not dead. I'm happy about that. Zack is in this new trailer, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait for this game. And this is one of the big reasons why I want to buy a PS5, because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out February 29th of next year. Did you see the gameplay trailer for it?
I only saw parts of it. But I kind of okay. See, now I'm saying that it's not like a full-on remake; it's its own thing. I feel like it was a lot better for the series. Like, I know they were teasing in the first part, but then calling it a remake kind of like threw the whole idea in the bus. I know it made some people upset, but having its own thing, really, and going its own angle, I feel like would be it's a much better idea. So it looks cool. Like, I like the fact that Zack is here, because now you have all these ideas and angles and such that we can explore. Like, before was like what led to Cloud becoming the way he was. You know, trying to be a cool loner because he's trying to copy what Zack had to try to make up for his own issues until he finally accepted himself to be his own person, even if it means being kind of a goober, but a fun goober. You know what I'm saying? And now we can see, hey, shit, Zack is here with Cloud. And then they know something is wrong. So what can they do about it? How can things change? You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I will say this. What I'm really excited about this game, well, Red 13 is going to be playable. Yuffie is going to be playable. So if you didn't play the expansion pack to Final Fantasy VII Remake, there is a campaign where you do play as Yuffie. Also, characters that were announced for this game, Cat Sith is coming back. There is a part in the game where you play as Sephiroth. So, you know, I already know everyone and their mamas is excited for that part. Also, there's going to be segments of the game where you're driving a car, the big car, like you do in the open world part of the original game, as well as you're going to be climbing the mountains in the Chocobo. Homeboy that danced with Cloud will be back in this one. There will be a Chocobo race that kind of looks like Mario Kart. There is a part in the game. There's two parts. One part in the game where the block versions of Cloud and like a Shinra soldier from the original Final Fantasy VII game are going to be fighting each other, and where you have more motorcycle segments.
That's very cool.
Also, Zack is in the game too, which is just letting you know.
Can't say no to Zack.
You listen, you will see. I have nothing but love for Zack. So the only question I have now is because of the fact that and I forgot Vincent Valentine's in this game too. The only question I have is Aerith going to die in this sequel?
Probably,
because Sephiroth already alluded that the 7 seconds it took for him to kill Aerith, he told this to Cloud, and now I'm wondering whether or not he's going to kill her. And if he's not, who is he going to kill? And I know a lot of people are saying Tifa. Don't say that. That's my girl. Tifa's my girl. Okay, we don't wish death upon Tifa. Aerith is gonna die. We already know this. Okay,
Yeah,
don't try to flip the script and say Aerith is going to die. And I know people were like, "Who's Aerith?" It's Aerith or Aerith. Doesn't matter. But no, I'm excited for the game though.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
And last but certainly not least, we got the game I'm looking forward to for next month, and that is Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Let me tell you what. This is already going to be my game of the year contender. And I know you're probably going to be like, well, it's because you're a Spider-Man fan. Goddamn right I am. Both Marvel Spider-Man and Miles Morales were two of the amazing games. Now, granted, Miles Morales just was an expansion pack, which is okay. I can't wait for this game because you can switch from Miles and Peter. Skooks, what are your thoughts on the newest trailer? And what are your thoughts on Spider-Man 2? Go ahead.
I haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet. The trailer looks pretty good, though. I honestly enjoyed Spider-Man 1. It was pretty good. So, I think the sequel is going to be pretty good, too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ridiculous.
No, I'm listening.
Muted.
I'm listening, bro.
I don't know. It looks pretty good, all things considered. I don't really like the deluxe Spider-Man suit that Peter has. It's frankly really ugly.
Funny enough, what I'm looking forward to, one thing I'm really looking forward to is the fact that this game is opening more of New York. I'm super excited.
That's cool
for that
too.
part.
That's what we really need. Yeah, it's like if you're gonna be in New York, you want to explore all of New York. You want to see it top to bottom and everything. But like, oh god, I keep looking at Peter Parker's suit. It looks so
You
bad.
guys Sean Daddy's podcast? I guess.
Hold on, people. Hold on.
You guys have a fan.
Oh,
Your number one.
Come here, buddy. Come here, my boy. Oh no, never mind.
No, here.
Oh wait, hold on.
You want to be the number one guest on Dada's podcast?
Come here. Come here, my boy. Y'all people, listen up. We got the number one fan of the Scrubclub Game podcast right here.
yay!
Say hi. Ranger Baby is here. So for
Hi,
those,
Sean.
I don't see his government name, baby.
Sorry.
Anyways, but no. So I'm excited for the game. I'm really looking forward to how because for those y'all don't know, in case y'all don't have PS5s, there is no load time.
Yay,
so you can literally switch from Miles to Peter.
Go
It is.
Shooks.
Oh my god. But no, and the fact that you can traverse more of New York, I think that's gonna be the icing on the cake because funny enough, in the original Marvel Spider-Man game, you couldn't really go all around the island. Hold on. Oh, here, but there you go. You can't really travel all around the island, unfortunately. All around New York. Like there's one part of New York that you can't travel in, unfortunately. But this game expands on it. I'm very happy about that. And obviously, the symbiote suit as well.
Right.
Hold on. Anyways, I'm excited for this game. I don't have a lot to say about it because it's already been. There is one thing is that there are so many costumes that you could get. Like you could get the Miles Morales Puerto Rican flag costume, the Prowler costume. If I remember correctly, you get Captain Universe Spider-Man. Let me put it like this, people. I know if I can't get a PS5, I know that this laptop right here can power it, and I'm excited to get this game. This game comes out next month. That's all I got to say. Yes, next month. So there you go. There's nothing much else about this game that has not been said. Venom is the main villain. Lizard, Kraven the Hunter are also going to be the villains in the game too. Spider-Man literally becomes Sasuke wearing the black symbiote suit because Yuri Urenthal, the voice of Sasuke, is the voice of Spider-Man. And then I found out now Sasuke is also the voice of Smoke in the new Mortal Kombat game. Yes, the biggest deadbeat dad in all of anime outside of Goku. But to be yeah, and Boruto, him and Sakura had a child.
Why did you spoil that for me?
You'll forget. Anyways.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah. Scoop says you're not missing anything.
That's what. Someone Fox on the phone.
Here, I'll put it here. Go ahead, Scoops.
This is Fox. You're not missing anything. Naruto's a deadbeat dad too, but at least he has an excuse. That he had no parents.
So Naruto becomes a dad too.
No.
Both y'all are on my shit list.
Hey, stop cursing.
Shit is not cursing.
Get it in.
You are not.
So there you go,
not
people.
sorry.
That is PlayStation Showcase and Nintendo Direct.
No.
What's going on, Papa?
Get it back on the phone.
No. She's taking care of John. Baby J. Anyway, but yeah, guys. All right. So two last pieces of news, and this is one I'm actually pretty excited about. Is that we are getting we're getting 2 new animes coming next year. First things first, we got, and did I put it up on here? No, I didn't. We got the Devil May Cry anime that Netflix is working on, and it's from Adi Shankar, the same guy who gave us the Castlevania series.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And then on top of that, we also got the Tomb Raider remake anime, Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, coming. Both of them are coming next year. I've already said my piece about this. I love Devil May Cry. I can't wait. Hopefully it wipes the taste of the Devil May Cry anime that came out in the late 2000s out of my mouth. And then Lara Croft, well, listen, I love Lara Croft. Listen, you know me, people. I love Angelina Jolie's Lara Croft Tomb Raider. And I like the new Tomb Raider remake movie that came out a few years ago that myself and Dagger Boy reviewed. I am looking forward to this movie. Both these animes. Skooks, what about you?
I can admit, hearing that Castlevania thing was being also done by the same guy who did Castlevania, I got good hopes for that because that sounds good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that sounds good.
That sounded good. Anyways, no. So those are the last 2 things we wanted to discuss. We do got some questions, so we're gonna go ahead and look at the questions we were given anonymously. Okay, so I got one. Scoops, this is for you too. Who is the last? So for those y'all who want to know, I do post like the Instagram anonymous questions for the Scrubclub podcast up on Instagram. So please, so if you like, just go on my Instagram, put your question, and we'll read it live on the air. First question, we got a couple of questions. Who's the last person you text? Scoops.
Right.
I texted you last. Yeah.
Reckless. I texted him last.
Whatever. Oh, this is a good question. One friend you are thankful for.
Reckless.
I'm thankful for you too, Scoops. I'm also thankful for I'm also thankful for Boken Kabuto. Boken Kabuto and I have gone way back. He was I met him at one of the centers at Cal State Northridge, and then because I think he heard me ranting about Power Rangers and Super Sentai, and then he introduced me to Kamen Rider by showing me Kamen Rider Gaim and Kamen Rider Wizard. So I'm thankful for Kabuto. I'm thankful for you, Scoops, obviously. I'm thankful for you because you've been a really good friend, and the fact that you picked me up anywhere I needed to go when I didn't have a car. We were just road trip buddies at that point. So thank you, Scoop. I'm thankful for Jen.
I hear a car and you can drive me around.
Well, unfortunately, I don't live in the same area I live in anymore. I live back here in LA, but still, I'm thankful for Jen. Jen's been my friend for now going on 13 years. So I'm thankful for her, even though she annoys me sometimes, and I'll say it to her face. So this is not so. For those who are like, "Oh, you're talking bad about Jen." No, I will say it to her face. She annoys the hell out of me sometimes, but still, I am thankful for Dagger Boy and Red Star from Morphin Network. I'm thankful for Bride of Spider-Man and stuff. Even if she barely comes on this podcast. I'll say it to I'll say it to her face as well. So there you go.
Like busy with the job and stuff.
Yes, that's not the point. She also does Twitch. Anyways, but yeah. So I'm thankful for all y'all, and obviously one thing's for sure, I'm thankful for my one and only best friend, my fiance, Bride of Spider-Man, not Bride of Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Sorry, At Girl Travelers. I'm thankful for her.
Huh?
I'm thankful for At Girl Travelers, my best friend, my fiance. I love her. I mean, and she means the world to me. She's my first, my last, my everything.
You were a virgin.
It's a song.
I'm teasing you. I love you too.
I love you too, baby. And there you go, people. These are all the people I'm thankful for, and I'm thankful for my family
And Jonathan.
and my son. I'm most definitely thankful for my son. Yeah. And I'm thankful for God. There you go. Next question. What's your favorite TV show? My favorite TV show right now is definitely What We Do in the Shadows. The new season 5 just wrapped up. I love that damn show. It's hilarious.
Are you okay?
And Garth Marenghi's Dark Places, which only lasted 6 episodes, which apparently is a thing in UK television. A really good show will last 6 episodes, unfortunately. But I love that show. What about you, Scoots? What's your favorite show right now?
I don't remember to be watching a lot of TV lately. Kind of want to get back to watching Deep Space Nine, though.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Deep Space Nine is lit. I love Deep Space Nine.
It's good.
Yes.
Like, it's real good. I hope I like.
I'm not in hot water. Triple O XYZ. I'm not in hot water. Shut up. Anyways.
I like Deep Space Nine, but I like TNG because I like Data and I like Riker and the others. I think they have a lot of good chemistry. It's fun. I don't know, man.
Okay.
There's a lot of good stuff in it.
Also, another favorite show of mine right now. I get what you mean. Another favorite show of mine right now. I just jumped back into is My Hero Academia. Don't get me wrong. The fan base of My Hero Academia is a bit off to me.
Sucks.
But I digress. I love the show, and the part of the reason why I love the show is the message it has for viewers, and I think that's the reason why a lot of kids love My Hero Academia. Is that anybody can be a hero? It doesn't take a quirk, doesn't take a superpower. Anybody, anywhere, anytime can be a hero.
Yeah, but then he gets a quirk, and it throws the entire point of the story off. You know
Well, no, because then you have My Hero Academia Vigilante. Bare Knuckle barely has a superpower. He's just uberly strong.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just waiting for when they show like the world's first anti-hero. We know the vigilantes exist, and that's because they go without a hero license. But what about anti-heroes who failed to get it, and and we have like Red Hoods and Punishers and Deadpools running around.
You know who would have been a good anti-hero? Gentleman Criminal and The Gentleman Criminal and La Bravo. I think they'd be cool.
Alright, I'm getting it.
All right, I got one message real quick.
I'm sorry.
And it says, you don't like answering the phone when people call you. First of all, I do answer my phone. Thank you very much. Number one. Number two, I do answer. I answer my phone call.
Sorry,
when you call
that's
me.
the one. That's the one I'm talking about.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Okay, this is mine. Anyways. Actually, I need to sober up. Okay. First of all, I do answer to the person. Okay, to the person who did say that, I do answer my phone call. Okay. I also have a family. I may not get back to you. I may not answer your phone call immediately, but I will get back to you. Okay. That's how parenting works. I may not answer your phone call right now, but you leave a name, number. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay. Anyways, other than that, that's pretty much it. Those are all the questions. I actually know there was one question I was holding from the last podcast. Is they sent us a question like late after we had finished wrapping up. Okay, I answered that one already. No, I've not answered that one. I answered that one. Oh no, this is the one. Someone asked, "Have I seen Barbie?" I think that was the one. I've not seen Barbie. I know it's on Amazon Prime now, so I will be probably watching that soon. So me and my fiance. So there you go. Anyways, before we finish up the show, before we wrap up the show, but Skooks, any recommendations you want to give the people? Play, watch, read.
Nah. Not today. Not this episode.
Okay. A couple of recommendations I have. If you are a comic book fan, if you love Kurt Busiek and the work of Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross, read their 4-issue comic series called Marvels. It takes place in the 30s all the way into the 60s of Marvel characters. It is one of the most realistic takes on if Marvel characters existing in the real world setting. And it will make an issue 2 will make you cry. I cried like a baby. And I don't really cry a lot in comics, but I cried to the point where I had to call my fiance. And I'm actually going to have her read issue 2 so she can understand.
And she can cry.
And she can cry. Exactly. Other recommendations. John Wick Chapter 4. Now, I've been asked by many people, will the Scrubclub podcast start reviewing movies again? Because I think the last movie on this podcast, the Scrubclub podcast reviewed was Spider-Man No Way Home. And I made it a mission to review that because I saw it and I wanted to get that review out before the end of the year. Huh? You did see No Way Home with me. Oh, okay. We saw it and I need to make sure we got the review out. Babe, I'm trying to sober up.
No, not a chug, a tiny sip.
I'm good. No, thank you. Anyway, fine.
Anyway.
But no, it was like this was one of the first reviews I've seen people cry on. Like Bride Spider-Man was crying. That's how deep Spider-Man No Way Home was for a lot of people, including myself. I'll say myself. Like I actually love the movie. Whoa. Anyways, but no. So I do want to start reviewing movies again for Scrubclub exclusively. But I think with the Buttery Show and stuff, because we've already done work with like Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. I want to review Rob Zombie Halloween 2, and I also want to put our review of Across the Spider-Verse on Scroll Game Podcast's SoundCloud. The thing is, the way I review movies and how Buttery Show reviews it is very different. So hence the reason why I would probably do it exclusively on Twitch if that was the case. So
yeah.
But the John Wick franchise, we're definitely going to be reviewing that. This will be a big collaboration between Scrubclub Gaming Podcast and the Buttery Show because I got a lot to say about that. And considering the fact that the Continental is now on Peacock, oh boy. Chef's kiss. Anyways, those are our recommendations. One more. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge PS4 is I think $7 right. Well, I don't know how much it costs. I got the game for like $5 because someone. No, was it $5? No. I bought the game for like $10 on a sale. And then I spent an additional $8 to get Usagi, Jimbo, and Karai. If you have not gotten the game yet, if you're a PS4 owner, get the game. I will gladly play with you guys. It is a fun game. It does the series justice. And if you love 4-player to 8-player co-op games, couch co-op games, online co-op games, Treasure Range is definitely for you. So there you go. Anyways, I'm done talking. People, this was episode 172 of the Scrub Gaming Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Scoops, what is your closest name for episode 172? Go.
Honestly, I'm just glad that we made this 5 years. So we'll make sure to get a podcast set up before then, and then we'll celebrate well for when it comes about. So.
All right, and my closing statement is, people, next week is the 5-year anniversary podcast. We're going to get the whole gang back together. Potentially it's going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have not decided yet, but I think we'll round up the horsemen of the apocalypse, and we're going to make that decision. But this episode and the previous 2 episodes will be up by the end of this weekend, so y'all can catch up on everything we've talked about over the last few episodes. But the next episode will be the 5-year anniversary. I cannot wait. We're gonna laugh, potentially cry, and so forth and so on. We're gonna try to get all of the Warriors here next week. So that means if you are a day one Scrubclub podcast fan, GC 15, everyone's favorite lolly waifu CC. I'm gonna try to get her back. Exile Oreo, Ryu Zero. Yes, I'm gonna try. One of the founding fathers, Beiji Zen. We're gonna try and get all the Warriors back together. So there you go. Anyways, emails, guys. Scrubclubgamebooks@gmail.com. I'm getting slow. My speech is getting slow now. Scrubclubgamebooks@gmail.com. That's scrubclubgamebooks@gmail.com for any questions, comments, concerns, advice, business requires, all of that good. Linktree.com/Scrubclub You will find our links to Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Breaker Audio. Remember, Stitcher Radio has officially shut down and was bought out by Pandora. We're going to see if Pandora has podcasts, maybe. And we're going to look into YouTube Music and Apple Music. We got to do some deals. I know Apple knows that I've been talking a lot-ish, so I got to make sure I make a good deal, a good impression. You want to get a hold of any of us who wants a prior critique time, find me on Twitter and Instagram, @Rex_Fox, YouTube Rex_Fox, and find all the latest game content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. That's twitch.tv/RecklessFox. Scoops, where can the people find you?
No, I mean, I'm currently in between fights right now, so you can just find me wherever.
You can find our boy Scoops at worldstarhiphop.com/persona. And you can find him on tumblr.com/persona. And if you are currently in the Nebraska area, Omaha, Nebraska, he'll be at that Waffle House fighting for a $5,000 cash prize pool and a year supply of Waffle House.
Yeah, I wish I was in that Smogon tournament.
Who's talking?
Because there's like a Gen 3 tournament going on with the prize pool is like $3,000, but again, it's Gen 3, so I'm not good at that, so I don't know how I'll be able to win.
Anyways, real quick, I want to see real quick. Let me read some of these. Okay. Oh my God, Garth Marenghi, I love the show. Have you ever seen In Bet Wieners? No, I haven't. I will check that show out.
It's the next one. Tiny set.
Nice.
So
You guys should go as Dark Place medical staff for Halloween. I'm gonna have the one earring and like our boy Matt Berry.
Did he win any salad? I have another one. Did you want some?
No, I'm gonna pay. Is that comic series realistic like Watchmen or more realistic? Neither. It's just like what if like superheroes were in the world and stuff like that. Like Namor, Spider-Man, the Avengers, the Fantastic Four. And obviously if you are a member of the X-Men, they're gonna be racist as hell. Just like
My X-Men are racist?
Always.
Well, babe, you do realize that Xavier and Magneto are a play on Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, right?
No.
Stan Lee made Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Stanley, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Stanley made the X-Men in terms of like showing like it was a comic book representation of what was going on during the civil rights movement. So yeah, so you already know people are racist as hell.
Stan Lee made it, right?
Huh?
Stan Lee made X-Men or no?
Yes, he worked on the X-Men comics, the original ones.
So he baked off our struggle.
Well, keep in mind he was a World War II veteran too. Oh my God. Anyway, and this is why I'm the history buff and the family people. Anyways,
Yep.
I know what World War II is.
no way the gang will get back together. Maybe Commodore might come back, Jen or Chica might show up, but no doubt they would both be at the same
I
time.
know what World War II is.
Anyways,
I'm not stupid. I know Hitler
I'm
was
not-
bad.
I'm not saying that we're live still.
I'm just better at math. That's it.
Anyways, this is Reckless Fox and Scoop Struggle Gaming Podcast, and as always, peace out, bless up, and keep rocking things $20 less. We bid you all and adieu. Thank you guys for sticking with us late at night, especially if you're around the East Coast time. And as always, peace out, bless up, and keep rocking things $20 less. And we bid you all adieu. Goodbye, mwah, and good night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. No, goodbye. Goodbye.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, guys.